Hey guys, hope everyone's day is going well. First things first, I want to show you what this trick looks like from my perspective. Okay, so I know that seems like a lot, and to be honest, this trick is a little bit more complex than a lot of the things that I've taught on this channel. However, I think it's totally doable, and it has kind of just a step-by-step process. So we're gonna break that down right now. For starters, we can get out all of our string tension with the yo-yo. It's just gonna make that little slack element there a whole lot easier. And now we can jump in. So for starters, start in a 1.5 mount like so, and make sure to put your thumb into the string like that, and also take your thumb of your throw hand and push it into the string right there. Just gonna make it a little easier to actually work with the yo-yo. Okay, so 1.5 mount, just like so. Thumb is in this configuration with this finger free, and thumb is pushing right there. From there, we're gonna undercut the yo-yo, just like so, and we should be at a mount that looks like this. And now here's an interesting step. Now take your thumb of your throw hand and put it on top the string, just like so. So from here, what's gonna happen is you're actually gonna swing the yo-yo over onto this string right there to make kind of like a kamikaze mount. Okay, so once again, we're here. We've gone like that. And once we're here again, switch this throw hand thumb from being like right there to on top. And now you can get into this mount right here. The next step of this trick is you're actually going to want to pop the yo-yo kind of out of this mount and into like this area right there. It's kind of hard for me to show, but let me break it down. So once you're right here, again, you want to pop the yo-yo kind of up and back like that, but you actually want it to go into this pocket right there. So it should look like you're in that configuration. This part is definitely tough just because of the amount of strings going on and how tight the configuration gets. So if you're struggling with it, I'd either recommend using a smaller yo-yo if you have one, or just lengthening your strings so there's more room. But the process should kind of look like this. So it's a very slight movement, but again, what's happening is yo is bouncing off the strings like that and then going into that configuration, like so. It's also very important to consider that when you're in this configuration right here, there should be no wraps around the bearing. So you should be able to kind of like reject this string off, and it just comes off just like so. Sometimes when you're doing this trick, the strings get a little messed up and there could be a little wrap around the bearing, but this is what you want it to look like. All right, so once you're here, you're gonna take your non-throw hand thumb and remove it from the configuration like that. And then you wanna grab this string right there and undercut the yo-yo off the front like so. So once again, we were here, let go with the thumb, take this one and just off the string. So it should look like this configuration. All right, so we're right here, undercut. Now what you want to do is actually land the yo-yo on this string right there, but coming kind of from the front. So you're gonna see I'm gonna put that string just like so. This step is a little bit difficult, but again, what you're kind of gonna do is hop the yo-yo up a little bit, just so that it can get some room to land on that string. Again, at this point in the trick, the configuration is getting pretty tight. So if you're having some troubles with it, try to use a smaller yo-yo or more string. Once you're here, undercut, and then you're just gonna pop right on there. Sometimes I even kind of like to take my middle finger of my non-throw hand, put it into the string configuration to kind of spread it apart. Just makes that hop onto there a little easier. Once you're in this configuration, it's gonna get a little bit more tight, but bear with me here. What's gonna happen is you're gonna roll the yo-yo over your non-throw hand pointer finger coming from the left, and you're gonna land on just both strings. Should look like that. So once again, you are sitting right here in this configuration. You're gonna roll the yo-yo over onto both strings, like that. Okay, so jumping right back in, we've done all of these steps, we're here. Now again, we're gonna roll the yo-yo over like this. And this is a tricky part, but you wanna let off the farther string on your pointer finger of your non-throw hand, like that. So I know we're really getting into the weeds here, but just bear with me with this part. Again, we're here, hopped onto this string, there, and then you wanna let go of that front string and then kind of roll the yo off, like so. So once that front string is off, you should be in this configuration. You're gonna roll the yo off over your non-throw hand. Just like that. And at the same time, you're gonna curl this pointer finger in to grab that string. So again, Notice what's happening with my pointer finger of my non-throw hand. It's curling in as the yo goes out, so it looks like this. All right, so if you've gotten this far, you are almost done with the trick. Great job. It gets definitely pretty difficult, so it's cool if you can get this far. From here, what you want to do is once you're in this configuration, unfortunately, this is probably the hardest part of the trick. What's going to happen is you're going to let go with the pointer finger of your throw hand right here. Just release that string. And now what you want to do is take your middle finger of your non-throw hand and pinch that string right there, because what's going to happen is you're going to swing it into this kind of loop right there. It looks like this. So again, you're going to let go with that pointer finger of your throw hand, and you're going to swing the yo around and swing it into that kind of gap right there. Just like so. You should be in a configuration that looks like this. So again, hopping around. All right, so one more time. Pointer finger of our throw hand is gonna let go of that string right there. Pinch with the middle finger and pointer of our non-throw hand. Swing the yo-yo in a clockwise rotation into that gap right there. And once you've swung through, you can release that pinch right there. The final step of this trick is to lay this string right here underneath the yo-yo like so, and let go with the thumb of your non-throw hand, like so. And now what you can do is take this string right here, kind of shoot it down, and you're gonna do a little bit of a suicide loop catch. So if you push this string down and towards your body, what's gonna happen is this loop is gonna go around just like that, and you're gonna catch it. So once before, the loop was right here, and then you're gonna push it around, and you'll be able to catch it, like so. So in my opinion, that loop catch really isn't too bad because it comes around pretty slowly. But if you're having trouble with that part, again, make sure your string tension is minimal just because there's just so much going on here and the loop is already small. But again, you want to lay the yo-yo onto that string right there, release with the thumb of your non-throw hand, like so. And now you can kind of swing that loop down towards the ground. So I'm gonna go like that, hop the yo-yo up at the same time, and it should go around the yo-yo like so. Once you're in this configuration right here, you've basically completed the trick. You can let go with the thumb of your throw hand like that. And now you're just kind of in a mount. You can do whatever you want. Personally, I just dismount from here. So I take my thumb of my throw hand and I go around the front of the yo-yo in a clockwise rotation, just like that. And you can let go and you're in a trapeze. So once again, with that dismount, you've done this process right here. Hop that around, let go with the thumb. And once you're here, you can kind of take that string, just go around, and now you're in a trapeze. However, you can really dismount in whatever way you want. Okay, so that's it for the trick. I know this one is way harder than a lot of the tricks that I put on here, but in my opinion, this is a pretty cool trick and I'd highly recommend you guys learn it. Once again, here's what the trick looks like, and I'm gonna go step by step really, really quick. Also, there's gonna be some slow motion at the very end of this video, so you can check that out if you're still having some issues. And as normal, I'll be looking around the comment section if people have any questions about the trick. I can hopefully, shed some light on any confusing parts. So here's the trick. Around your thumb into the 1.5 mount, open this string up with your thumb, so undercut right there, put the thumb on top, kamikaze mount, hop back and in through the strings, like so, let go with the thumb, grab this string, undercut, lay that one right on, double on, let off that first string, off and curl, let go with the pointer finger of your throw hand, swing right through there. Once you're here, lay this string right there and let go with your thumb, shoot this string around and down, catch, release with the thumb of your throw hand, take this string right here and go around the yo-yo from the front in a clockwise rotation, dismount, and that's it.